Welcome back. I'm Sandra Lee, and today is about making meals perfect for a rainy day. So far, I've made my peanut butter and jelly pancakes and an easy grilled cheese and tomato soup. So let's get to those chicken pot pies. What I've done here is just taken 2 chicken breasts and I put them in some water and just let them simmer away. Now I kept them on the bone because the bone actually adds a lot more flavor to your water. I bought a whole chicken and I asked my butcher to cut it up for me. So I'm using the breasts here and the rest of the chicken's in the fridge. I'm gonna use that for my round 2 recipe, chicken cacciatore. You're gonna love that as well. Now, this just needs to set here for a minute because it's a little bit hot to handle. For the filling, just start with 1 tablespoon of canola oil. And then in here, put in half of a medium onion, and I've chopped that up. You want everything about the same size when you chop it. Then this is 3 stalks of celery going here, and 2 carrots. Just slice those into medallions. I need a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Lots of flavor. When you're cutting up your chicken breast, you just want to make sure that you cut it in small chunks so you get a lot of chicken in your chicken pot pies. And I'm going to come in here and just take all the meat off the bone. It peels off very easily when you boil your chicken, and all of the skin. And this is going away in the garbage. Just feel it and make sure there's no more bones in there. There you go. Perfect. Same thing with this one. And there we go. All right. Now, I just want to make small pieces. So you could also shred this if you wanted to. You wouldn't have to slice it. Now, let's talk about price. Chicken breast off a whole chicken is only $1.69 a pound. If you bought prepackaged chicken breast, it would be $4.99 a pound. So you're saving $3.30 a pound, or 66%, buying the whole chicken and cutting it up, or having your butcher cut it up like I did. I think those are small enough, but before I do put my chicken in my skillet, I want to put some flour in there because that's going to act as a great thickener. And then half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning goes a long way. This has very intense flavor. Finally, a teaspoon of fresh thyme. Best herb ever, thyme. We all need a lot more of it. Just give this a toss. Now for the broth, but I want to reserve a half a cup of the broth for my chicken cacciatore. I love round 2 recipes. It's like cooking once and eating twice. And sometimes it's like cooking once and eating 3 times. So there's my half a cup, and this is going to go right in here. By the way, I put 5 cups of water in here before I put in my raw chicken breast and they boiled up. So I had about 5 cups of broth. Now for my chicken. And you can just see how much chicken meat the 2 chicken breasts render. Look at this. That's a lot of meat. You're gonna have meat in every single bite. You only have one final ingredient, 1 cup of frozen peas. Now I like to use the frozen peas instead of the canned peas because these just hold up so much better when you're cooking with them. I just want to cook this for a minute, but you can already see how thick it's getting. It's going to be an amazing filling. Now I want to talk to you about the beautiful top on your pot pies. So simple to make, and when I tell you how much they're going to cost you, you are going to want to put one of these cute little toppers on everything you make. Now let's talk about price. If you bought a store-bought box mix, can I tell you this would only cost you 89 cents. If you bought a store-bought pre-made, you know, the one in the refrigerated section that you just roll out and use, that's $1.65. So you're saving 76 cents right here. That is 46%. And this is really fun to make. You get a lot out of it. I've already rolled out 3, by the way. And you know what? Before I roll this one out for you, I want to just put my filling into the ramekins because that is ready to go. It's that fast. Check it out. Pretty thick and fabulous. And by the way, I am going to reserve 2 cups of this for my exclusive online recipe. That's my chicken noodle casserole. So you have to go to foodnetwork.com and check that out. And there we go. Now let's roll out the shells. All you need is a little bit of flour on your countertop, and I just rolled these out in 4 equal balls. Press it a little bit. You want to make sure it doesn't stick to the counter, so lots of flour is fine. And then you're going to come in here with your rolling pin, but you just want to roll it out until it really starts to take the shape of the sides of your dish. Now I'm going to take one of these, and here's another great trick. I'm going to brush the rim of the bowl with milk. It's going to allow my pie dough to stick to the rim. And then I'm just going to cut around the rim. Now that's how you make absolutely beautiful, perfect edges. Look at how sweet that is. Now the top also gets brushed with milk, and that just helps it brown up. And then I'm going to crimp the edges just a bit. And then 3 slits go into the center, just like that. And that allows all the steam to escape, and it just puffs up, and it's beautiful. That is a little pot pie masterpiece. I have 3 more to go. Now these go into the oven. It's already preheated 350 degrees, and they only take about 40 to 45 minutes. Look at those, our beauties. Can you believe how easy? Are you ready for the tally? Store-bought, $3.50 a pie. Mine, $2.65 a pie. The savings is 85 cents per pie. That's 24%. Now coming up next, my round 2 recipe for chicken cacciatore, which you will love. And welcome back to Money Saving Meals. Today I have taken shelter in the kitchen, preparing rainy day meals that your whole family will love. I've made my crowd-pleasing peanut butter and jelly pancakes for just 56 cents a person. And then at just $1.88 per serving, my grilled cheese and tomato soup was a real deal. And my chicken pot pies were beautiful and only $2.65 a piece. You are not going to believe this. All these rainy day meals cost only $20.36. For a family of 4, that is just over $5 a person. And at these prices, can I tell you, I wish it would rain more often. And I'm not even done yet. With the extra chicken from our pot pies, I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic round 2 recipe for chicken cacciatore. So good and so easy. I've just fried up the chicken here. This was dredged in a little bit of flour with some salt and pepper in there. I also put a little bit of Italian seasoning into the flour before I dredged the chicken. That just gives it a little bit more flavor. It's a great trick whenever you're making fried chicken. But I want to get these out of here. So set these on a pan because you need to saute down a little bit of mushrooms and some green peppers for your cacciatore. And I'm going to do that in the oil I already have in the bottom of this pan. So your mushrooms are going in there first. Now for my green pepper. You want to make the green pepper about the same size slices as your mushrooms are, just like that. And I want you to go ahead and just take out as much of the white as you can, and as much of the seeds too. And a couple seeds never hurt anybody. So let's get these going in there. Brilliant. I want to hit this with a little bit of salt and pepper and let these cook up just for a second or 2 more. Those are good. They don't have to cook too much, by the way. You just want to heat them up a little bit before you add your soup first. And that's the tomato soup I made earlier with the grilled cheese sandwiches. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of your Italian seasoning and your chicken stock. Stir that all together. And now it's time to put the chicken right back in here. This is a brilliant recipe. It's super easy, don't you think? I love this. The lid goes on now for 20-25 minutes on medium-low heat. That is some beautiful chicken cacciatore, don't you think? Now, 2 of these pieces make up a serving, and it is fall off the bone perfection. Oh my goodness. Nice big chicken leg. Woo! A little bit of parsley for a garnish. Can you believe it? This was only $1.64 in extra ingredients. That is it. And remember, go to foodnetwork.com/moneysavingmeals where you'll find my exclusive online round 2 recipe for chicken noodle casserole. It is amazing, as is saving money. And saving money is super simple when you are smart. And really, what's better than a delicious meal that leaves a little extra money in your pocket? I'm Sandra Lee. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.